I've always had a passion for being around and learning about animals. When I was younger, going to zoos and animal parks was always a part of my life. I wanted to share my passion with family and friends, so I started working with people that loved animals as much as I did, and my YouTube channel was born. Welcome back to my animal education series. Today I'm here with Tim at the Indianapolis Zoo. Hello.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What do we have here behind us?
We have two of our cheetahs here at the Indianapolis Zoo, two of our females.
And when did you get these cheetahs?
We've had these cheetahs for about 7 years.
And how old do these cheetahs usually live?
Cheetahs typically live to be 12, 13 is about the maximum age for a cheetah. We actually had a male recently live to be almost 16 years.
That's pretty good. And what will these cheetahs eat in the wild?
In the wild, they'll eat a variety of small antelope, Thompson's gazelle, they'll eat small birds, rodents if they can catch them as well, ostrich on occasion. A variety of small antelope is their main prey.
What kind of animals would pick on a cheetah?
Actually, cheetahs get out-competed pretty regularly by larger predators like lions or hyenas or leopards who will steal a cheetah's prey, will actually kill their cubs or attempt to outcompete them and drive them off their territories at times. Some lions are even known to follow cheetahs while they hunt and wait for the cheetah to make a kill and then steal their prey.
That just sounds like a jerk move. So, everyone knows that cheetahs are the fastest animal on land. And how do they exactly do that? Like, what helps them run at speeds like that?
Cheetahs have a lot of features that help them with their speed and their braking and their turning. One, cheetahs have a larger chest cavity that houses a larger heart and lungs relative to their body size than other big cats. They have long, slender limbs. They're built more like a greyhound than a powerful cat like a lion or a tiger who eat prey much bigger than themselves. Cheetahs, most of their musculature is attached to the trunk of their body. They have semi-retractable claws. What that means is their claws act like the spikes on a runner's shoes to give them good traction, to allow them to turn, brake, steer. Their tail is long and flattened, acts like a rudder, helps them turn and brake. A really cool feature that not many people know about the cheetah is their spine is really flexible. So when the spine flexes, it actually stores some kinetic energy and acts like a spring in their stride, and actually gets some energy from that spring to help them propel themselves forward. At top speed, a cheetah can go about 70 miles an hour, and one stride can be about 22 feet, which is longer than a thoroughbred racehorse.
So how does the spots and the color pattern of the cheetah help them?
Sure, it helps cheetahs get as close to their prey as possible before they start their sprint to chase. So the less energy a cheetah has to expend to catch its prey, the better. The spots break up the outline of a cheetah as it moves through tall, light-colored grasses and helps break up their outline and reduces the likelihood that a potential prey item will see them until they get really close.
And I think I forgot to mention this, but where are these cheetahs from?
So cheetahs now are in a few populations that are kind of scattered across sub-Saharan Africa. There's a population in Kenya, there's a pretty big population in Namibia, there's a very, very small isolated population that still exists in Iran. Historically, cheetahs also used to be found in India, although their populations have declined across the range throughout. One really cool thing about cheetahs in Namibia, and one thing that the Indianapolis Zoo is partnered with, is the Cheetah Conservation Fund. And those folks breed and give to local farmers and pastoral people livestock guarding dogs. Those dogs keep cheetahs away from the farmers' livestock. Then the farmers don't feel like they've got to shoot or kill the cheetahs to protect their livelihood. And it's been a win-win both for the farmer and the cheetah population. And it's the only population of cheetahs anywhere on the planet that's growing. Right now there's an estimated about 7,000 cheetahs left in the wild.
That's not very good.
That's not very good. That's down from about 10,000 just as recently as a few years ago.
Wow.
So cheetahs are in pretty substantial trouble, kind of in a race against time.
And just that little thing with the dogs really helps them out.
Yeah, it's a very old...
livestock and cattle, chickens and stuff like that. It's very easy targets for them because those animals haven't really adapted to dealing with cheetahs.
Potentially. And a lot of the cheetah population in Namibia lives on managed ranch land, where humans have already excluded some of the cheetah's biggest competitors, the lions, hyenas, and leopards. That could result in more conflict between cheetahs and the farm animals. But using the dogs, which is a very old form of non-lethal predator management, has really paid off. Farmers with a couple dogs have about a 75% reduction in livestock losses.
What is your favorite thing about the cheetah?
I think the coolest thing about cheetahs is they actually purr. When they're happy to see you, cheetahs make a variety of sounds, from chirps to purrs that other big cats don't do. I think that's one of the coolest things about them.
I
And
saw
of course,
a video of that on the internet. It's really cool sounding.
and of course, they're the fastest animal on land, up to about 70 miles an hour.
And that's like highway speeds, which is incredibly fast.
Mm-hmm.
And do they not keep that up for very long?
No, the maximum duration is about 4 or 5 football fields in length. And the cheetah's body gets really hot, they get overheated quickly, and they've got to stop and cool down before they can even consume their prey.
And I saw this on Animal Planet one time, but they have to really plan their attacks, as if they miss a prey item, then that's just a lot of wasted energy that they've just blew through.
And cheetahs are one of the more successful predators in Africa as far as number of times they actually stalk an animal to the times they actually capture it.
And what do you do for enrichment for these cheetahs?
Sure, we do a few things for the cheetahs. They like frozen treats. Sometimes we'll reserve some of the blood from their meat and make treats or chicken broth. We'll give them fresh logs where they like to sharpen their claws. They like a mat of straw to lay on at times. So all those kind of things. Scents are good for cheetahs sometimes too.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about these cheetahs.
Sure, it was great talking to you today.
Nice talking to you too. And if you guys enjoyed this week's episode, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up down below, subscribe to my channel, and also check out my Instagram @Shirk. And as always, I'll see you next week.